So when you see this mask, you can guess the country we are in. And it's not as if one person is using it. Everybody. So you can know that it's a Dutch land. It's a Dutch land. You've crossed the border.
Hello everyone. What you're currently watching is the first few days in weeks that I've been able to sit down and take a deep breath in. It has been from country to country, border to border, train to train. Currently, Chemnitz, Germany. Enjoy.
Let me make video like Apostle Aaron outside. Now we are currently in the western part of Europe, close to the Euphrates. We are currently in Berlin and we are here to shake the foundations.
So in this video, I intend to share my story of how I got out of Ukraine and I'm currently settling in Chemnitz. But before that, I'd like to tell you that the journey was way too mentally draining for me to make a video of every part I was. At a point, I even forgot about every other thing and my main aim was just to get out alive. Honestly, it was that serious. I'm just going to be using the videos I was able to record and some from the internet. I would start from the first day of the attack. This was about 3:30 a.m. on the 24th of February, and I heard a loud explosion. I was in my kitchen making noodles to eat. Makes people laugh when I say at first I thought it was banga, or like people who know banga know what I'm talking about. But apparently I then received a call from a friend of mine asking if I also heard the same sound. And this friend stays like a long distance away from my house. So I'm saying if all of us are hearing this one sound, then it's more than any like banga or anything. It's a real loud sound, and this was where the concern started. Then I went ahead to receive a video from my neighbor who ended up leaving the house that same morning. So at this point I had no idea that it was going to be this big. So I was just thinking, honestly, I was thinking people were overreacting, like calm down. Okay, I'm not disputing the fact that they attacked, but I mean, let's chill. We felt there was been a time we thought that they would take the city in like a day or two. We're hearing the Russian troops already in Kiev. Kiev will be taken in 5 minutes, in 5 hours. Kiev will be taken. Okay, this is 1 month later, and the war is still on there. So things kept on happening, and after 24 hours, it finally dawned on us. We finally got the rema that we have to leave this country now. Because we saw our neighbors moving, we saw people packing their bags. Literally on the roads, you see people with bags going. I don't know where they are going to. Like, honestly, like, really. But at the end of the day, I made up my mind, packed up a few things in my duffel bag. And this journey started off like a play. Although, when I was packing, what was in my mind was like the idea of traveling in the desert. I was picturing war, like we'll be in the forest, traveling for days without eating, or something like that. But it was not that bad. It was not that bad. So the journey started off as, let's just go out, let's just go towards the train station and see what's happening. Intention was actually to leave the city, to go to probably the western part of Ukraine and all. The people you left with were not the same people you got to your destination with. As you are, it's the real definition of all man for himself. Even till this point, those decisions have kept separating you from people. So, started off the journey with a couple of friends, and at different points, you'd feel like this is the right decision for you to make, but the other people, they don't really think so. So you have to make a decision and go with it. The whole journey was very stressful and tiring. Imagine multiplying your usual journey when you're traveling interstates, multiplying it by 10, 20, because on this journey you are basically taking train to train without stopping, without changing clothes, without having a bath, without necessarily having something to eat. So it was very stressful and that. And we'll talk about the border differently. The border on its own was close to hell. Having to stand at a place filled with thousands of people for 12 hours, pushing, stampede, struggling. It was draining, completely draining. Well, let's just say, fast forward to took a train from Kiev to Venetia, train from Venetia to Venetia to the city close to Lviv. Took another train from that city to Lviv. Took another train from Lviv to Uzhhorod. Went from Uzhhorod, took a bus from Uzhhorod to Chop station, which is the border between Ukraine and Hungary. This was where we now had to make the final struggle. So all these other times, the struggle was waiting outside the cold. The struggle was having to stand in some trains because they are allowing only women and children sit down. That's even if you get into those trains. The struggle was struggling to get into the train. It's a whole different struggle. So imagine hundreds of people trying to get into one place. There was even a time, I think, at the point where we were going from Lviv to Uzhhorod. There was a man, a Ukrainian man, shouting, da 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 da. Well, we change out for the guy. We will change out for this guy. I think he was drunk though. So you would always have those moments police would come and put women first, and that's very understandable. So also just all that struggle of it took 3 days to get to the border. Now crossing the border was another issue. So all the stress accumulated, you've not rested, you've not had the time to sleep properly. And you are now at this place where you are supposed to get through a small door which opens just 2 hours, just once in 2 hours, and takes just maybe 10 people. And everyone wants to leave that place immediately. So everyone is trying to be part of those 10 people. It was a struggle. When the day you hustle in this life, that place just explains it. Oh, days. I stood here for 12 hours. that line for 12 hours. We had to do a lot of things. Give yourself sense. You knew how to bypass the soldiers, because if not, we would have been there standing forever. We literally passed in between two soldiers like this. Two soldiers were posted in our front to demarcate people who are in front. We had to look at where they were not looking at us, sneaky. Oh my days, it was that serious. It's that serious. But bless God, we crossed the border. And after crossing the border, it's just been decision after the other, movements from the other, moving from Hungary and to Germany and the rest of it. And here we are now. So that's my story. That's my story of how I crossed. I hope you enjoy. I hope you have a clear picture of what it looks like for one to move from Ukraine to, like, from the war outside Ukraine. I know I didn't go into much deep details, but I just want to give this like this. If you guys want a deeper, just make a request. So just ask and I shall give it. Okay, thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video so that people can see, share to your friends and family to understand what's happening in Ukraine. And also, I'm just creating more for myself. Because I have to edit all this. So make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share. Thank you. Stay blessed.
We are now moving into the heart of Berlin, Germany. Can see Osama bin Laden representing with the beard. Can see the engineer himself want to eat to cool the system down.
Please, can you show us what you are eating?
You see what the chiefs are having, while the boy is having some light, you know, some light something. Hey, which is just something light, you know, from the girls. We appreciate them. From the girls. We are the heart of Germany. So send in your prayer points, because this night is going to be, the heavens are, in fact, the vistas are open.